Hey everybody, it's Old Gaming Guru. Once a week I do a free or really cheap game and I review it so you can decide whether you want to spend a little bit of money or waste the time downloading it so you can actually see what the game plays what it looks like. You can help you make a decision before you buy or invest time in it. And this time I'm going to do something special for the Thanksgiving holiday to Christmas season and even through the first of the year. This is the time when a lot of game platforms offer discounts on games that are in their catalog that don't get bought very much anymore, and they also too offer free games, and these will get updated probably weekly through the next 6 to 7 weeks. So I'm giving this to you as a service so that you can go get yourself some free or really ridiculously cheap games. Something that maybe you played 20 years ago and now you're like, wow, I can get that for free now. Well, I don't have it on my current computer and I lost the CD. Well, this is your chance to go back and relive some memories or to really get some cutting edge games at no cost to yourself. So I'm going to give you my top 5 sites to go to get to free games for this season. Once a week during this time, I would go ahead and check these sites out and see what you can get. All right, so number one, Steam. Obviously, Steam is the largest gaming platform out there. This then will have the most games available for free to go ahead and download to your computer. And just some things that they're, whoa, there we go. Mouse went nuts. But anyways, things that they're offering for free this month: Counter-Strike 2, Battlegrounds, PUBG, Throne and Liberty, Dota, Call of Duty Warzone, Warframe, an amazing game. Not my cup of tea. The story didn't really draw me in. Apex Legends, another really fun game. Once Human, a great game that I reviewed. It just wasn't my cup of tea. If you're a Fallout player, you will love Once Human. It just requires a lot more time than I could dedicate. Like most MMOs, I've played them all, and I usually decide that for the gameplay that I get, it just it's too much time. I've only got an hour or two a day tops. Depends on how long the wife sleeps in. So, MMOs just aren't for me. I like stuff where I can control the amount of time that I play and I'm not stuck doing dailies. And so, Path of Exile, I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. There's just so much up here that you can get at no cost to you or discounted during this season. Smite, definitely one you might want to consider. Albion Online, Fallout Shelter. I mean, it just doesn't stop. So go up here, take the time, and see if there's anything. World of Tanks, I mean, that's a great game. Stuff for you and also stuff for your kids. Maple Story, if you want to give something to your kids, tell them it costs $40. That's what I do. All right, so you literally could just spend hours up here looking through the number of free games that are available. If you haven't played Guild Wars 2, do yourself a favor and do it. Just realize, once again, it's an MMO and it can tend to be a time sink. All right, so number 2 on our list, GOG's competitor. And oh, by the way, on both GOG and Steam, you do have to have an account with them to see or to download their free games. Doesn't cost you anything though. All right, so here's what GOG is offering for free this month. Elder Scrolls, Daggerfall, great game. Postal, never played it. It started the controversy in violence in video games. See if there's anything else up here that's really catching my eye. Quake 2, an oldie but goodie. Ultima 4. If you haven't played Ultima, and if you're a younger player and you haven't played Ultima 4, do yourself a favor. Just do it. It really started the whole trend towards making video games less like Pong and more like a movie. All right, so there you have it. All right, so there's the GOG free ones. Let's now jump over to Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is the only one on here that charges you to sign up. you get with your Prime membership and a subscription to Prime Gaming. This gives you access to all these games. By the way, I take full advantage of this and I make sure Prime Gaming pays for my subscription every month. I got a bunch of good games last month. I tried to cover them all, but I just don't have the time to cover all these different games. But look at all the incredible games here, and it tells you what platform it loads into. So if you collect this, it'll actually load into your GOG platform and can be launched from there. And it's really easy. Fortnite, Fallout New Vegas. Here's a couple more for the kids. Cars. My daughter loved Cars. Hey, Borderlands 2. That's another one you definitely need to try at least once. It's hysterical. I think some of the funniest moments I had in gaming were Borderlands 2 related. And not as robust as either the other two. Well, actually, it's probably a little more robust what GOG's got for free. But what GOG doesn't have for free, trust me, it's going to be so cheap in the next 6 weeks. You need to get on their mailing list and stick with them. Check them. Check them regularly. And Mafia, I got this one and I got Dishonored free this month, so I'm going to try these two. And I haven't played this in so long, and it's just amazing what the remastered version does. If anything, if you get anything from Amazon this month, get BioShock remastered. Okay? Amazon also has a couple here in their store, not really worth looking at too much, but it's not a bad thing to check now and then. You might find one or two that you can pull, but the better place is to go to gaming. All right, then we go to number 4, Microsoft. And here we go. This is what Microsoft offers. And of course, they have their Game Pass that you can get to unlock more free games, but I think it's $9 a month. But if you just go down here, is okay. One for the kids, one for you. Call of Duty Warzone. Raid Shadow Legends and Code of War. A demo for Hitman. And I don't think Microsoft discounts very heavily during this season, but I could be wrong. And of course, the number one is you got to get is Halo. Frontline I've heard is pretty good. And then they got 12 pages here. We don't need to go through all that. And I'm going to jump over to the last one, number 5. Okay, this is Epic Store. And they offer a free game or two every month. And it's worth getting on their newsletter for that. I don't know Beholder, but Brotato is hysterical and fun. If you like Vampire Survivors, this is a great game. When you see your little potato running around shooting off multiple weapons, you will just get a complete giggle. Of course, Fortnite, the number one free game in the world. Maybe Path of Exile coming close. And we'll see what happens after PoE 2 comes out. And by the way, you can get PoE on Steam, and I think here as well too. I recommend you just go get PoE. I mean, it's one of the ultimate free games. But if you're just going down through here, Valorant, The Sims, PUBG, Destiny 2, I mean, League of Legends. I mean, look at these. Magic the Gathering. They've got Warframe as well. Once Human is also here. Smite, which is I played that for like a year or two. It's a great game. And I'm trying to see if there's any Path of Exiles here. But they're in the demos. So not as many as Steam, about the same amount as GOG. I think a little bit higher quality free games here, but definitely a lot better discounts at GOG. So my overall take on this, all 5 of these sites are places you need to once a week kind of go, hey, what are they offering for free? What do they have on sale? And you can get yourself some real deals. Take advantage of this because prices go back to normal right after the first of the year. But this is my go-to for finding new stuff that I want to play. It doesn't cost me any money because I am a cheap old beatard. And with that being said, is have a great Thanksgiving. Old Gaming Guru out.